Good day and what's up, everyone? This is Teacher Shadrach, your math teacher for today's video. All right, once again, good day to each and everyone to our topic that we will be discussing today. It is about Seth. All right. Uh, I do believe that most of you or some of you are familiar about Seth. So I'm going to present to you first our learning objectives. So we have here the first one. All right. So we have the first one. The student should be able at the end of the lesson, the learner or the student should be able to describe well-defined sets or sets, subsets, universal sets, and the null set and the cardinality of sets. Secondly, the learner should be able to illustrate the union and intersection of sets and the difference of two sets. And last but not the least, the learner should be able to solve problems involving sets. On the next slide. Now, first, we are going to define what is set. All right. It states there that the groups are called sets. All right. Groups are called sets. Set may be thought as a collection of objects. Just like, for example, we have here number one, a set of mountains. Secondly, we have a set of books, right? Thirdly, a set of buildings. Okay, so those are the examples regarding set. So see, as you can see here on the next slide, we can see the real life applications or real life examples regarding sets. So again, sets are used in real life to group, okay, organize and compare collections of items like students in classes, items in shopping lists, or data in computer systems. All right. As you notice here in the first box, we have the sets of days of the weeks. Days of the weeks. So one of the examples of sets is days of the weeks. We have here the second one, the primary colors. Third one, the set of planets in the solar systems. The set of types of pets. So we have the different kinds of pets. So we can consider that a set. On the next box, we can see here a set of languages spoken in your country or in our country, which is in the Philippines. All right. So there are many sets of different kinds of languages. And the second one, we have the set of search engines. The third one, we have the set of months with 30 days. All right. And on the last box, we can see the set of coins in our wallet. Yeah, we do have some coins. So there are so many sets of coins, different kinds of coins. The second one, we have the set of shoes sizes in the shoe store. And the last one, we have the set of fruits in a fruit of basket. So those are the examples regarding real life applications of sets. Okay, on the next slide, so we defined sets. So now we are going to we're going to define well-defined sets. So what is well-defined set? It states there in mathematics, set is a well-defined group or collection of objects that share common characteristics. The objects contained in the set are called elements. So please do remember and take note of that the objects that is included or contained in the set are called elements. Kung ano yung nasa loob, okay, ng set, we call that elements. Alright? On the second A set can be named using capital letters like A, B, C, D, so on and so forth up to Z. So we can use all the alphabet letters, all right, using capital letters. And we use braces to group the elements of set separated by commas. So a set, it is um grouped by, we use braces to group elements. So inside of the braces, we call that elements. Okay, and it is separated by commas. On the other slide, if a set contains many elements, we often use three dots, all right? And it is called ellipsis. As you can see there at three dots. If we go back on the last slide, so we can see there on A, B, C, D, and we can see the three slides. It refers to and so on and so forth. Okay. All right. Please do take note. In listing the elements of the set, each distinct element is listed once, and the order of elements does not matter, whether it be a chronologically in order. It states there that the order of the elements that doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay. Just like for example, think about this. So there is a braces, and the inside of the braces, we can see one, two, three, or we can arrange that three, one, two. It doesn't matter. Okay, order doesn't matter in well-defined sets. On the next slide, so we have here the examples of well-defined sets. So number one, the set of primary colors. So we have set M. All right, we can see, as you notice, we can see the braces. And the elements are inside the braces, which is the red, yellow, blue. And it states, based on the definition, we can arrange that yellow, red, blue, or blue, red, yellow. Order doesn't matter. Secondly, we have the set of all even numbers. So we have the set E. We have here set E is included there 2, 4, 6. So we know the even numbers, all right? 2, 4, 6, and we can see the ellipses, right? So we have an infinite of even numbers. So we have included the ellipses. So even numbers, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and so on and so forth. So yun ang tulong ng ellipses sa set. So number 3, the set of all multiples of 5. Okay, multiples of 5. So we have the set Y, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and so on and so forth. We have the fourth one, the set of letters in word arrange. So as you can see there, we have a double R, so we can just include in the set just a one R. Okay, so we have the set O, we have A, R, and G, E. All right, so that is the letters in the word of arrange. All right, on the next slide. So these are the examples of not well-defined set. So number one, we have the set of famous dancers. So we cannot define, okay, specific. Who are those famous dancers? We have so many famous dancers. So that is not well-defined set. Secondly, we have the set of punctual students in your class or in our class. So we have different kinds of classes. We have grade 7, grade 8. So we cannot identify who are the punctual students in those classes. So it is not well-defined set. Thirdly, we have the set of honest people. So there are so many people or some people that we knew that they are an honest people. Okay, so it is not well-defined set. Please do take note that the sets given above are not well-defined since people will have different points of views. That's the point. People or we people will have have a different point of views on famous dancers, functional students. When we say referring to dancers, I have a different kind of view. So meron kang dancers na para sa iyo ay famous dancers and meron din sa akin na para sa akin ay famous dancers. Also, we have the functional students and honest people. All right. On the next slide. So we have defined the set and well-defined set. So we have here, what is universal set? So we are going to define universal set. The universal set, U, right? So the symbol that we are using when it comes to universal set is letter U. Okay, the universal set U is the set that contains all objects under consideration. Just like, for example, we can see here, number one, set U contains the set of whole numbers. Okay, so we knew as a math students or even not math students knew about these, the whole numbers. It starts about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so on and so forth. All right, so that is the set of whole numbers, set U. Okay, on the other hand, we have the next one, the second one, the set U contains the set of all letters of English alphabet. Based on the definitions, it states there that the set contains all objects under consideration. That is universal set. So we have A to Z. So that is number two. On the next slide, so example number three, we have set U contains the set of days of the week. All right, so that it is included. When we say days of the week, we have 7 days in one week. So we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So those are the examples of universal set. Again, universal set. Okay, it is the set that contains all objects under consideration. All right. Now, what is subset? So we are going to define what is subset. Given any two sets A and B, so there is a given sets which is A and B. If every element in A also an element in B, then A is a subset of B. So the symbol that is used when it comes into subset, it is like U and then negative sign or yeah, just like that. As you can see, as you notice there, the symbol A, subset B. Okay, that is the term that yun yung dapat nating pagkabigkas. Okay, A subset of B is real. All right, A is a subset of B. Please do take note also that every set is a subset of itself. Okay, every set is a subset of itself. And an empty set is also a subset of every set. Okay, all right. Now we have here the example. So I'm going to present to you an example, some examples of subset for us to be able to understand what is subset is. Okay, so number one, we have subset R. Okay, subset R. So it is included 1, 2. The possible subsets are we have two elements, which is 1, 2, and one element. We can whether it be 1 or 2, and zero element. We can see there that the sign of zero element, or we can call this an empty set, or yeah, an empty set. There's nothing included in the braces. It is called a zero element. On the next slide, we have a subset of O, should I say. We have here red, blue, yellow. The possible subsets are red, blue, yellow within three elements. When it comes to two elements, we have red, yellow, and blue, yellow. And one element, we have red. On the next, blue. And then the last one, yellow. And the zero element is nothing. Okay, it is an empty set.